It's another day of ATS trucking. Today, something a little different. Well, actually, something quite similar to last time. We got a different cab. We took a quick job. Today. Here we go. Every day's the same. Let's see if I can see what we got. Oh, not there. There we go. We're in a Peterbilt 389 day cab. We're in Chevron with some diesel, I believe. I believe that's diesel. Yes. But we're going to Carson City. There we go. Got some lights. But hopefully we know what we're doing here. No, we do not. The track IR is not functioning. Okay, so track IR isn't working, so that means let's restart. I don't know how track IR sometimes works, but sometimes doesn't work. But it's a little weird. So let's restart that. Exit. Track IR. We'll try this again. But we got the same job. What it is we're going to Carson City's, what do you call that? Coastline mining in Carson City. And that's what we need to finish the Gold Fever award. Everybody loves Sunday morning trucking, Silver Fall. So we got trucking for a few hours here. All right, this should be good. Let's make sure we can look around. Don't want to have your head planted in one direction. I'm telling you, once you use track IR, you don't ever want to use anything else. You don't ever want to drive without it. There you go. So yeah, look around now. All right. Seems like we got a lot less fuel than we do. No, I am up at the crack of dawn every day. I am up well before dawn every day. Without fail. I usually get to work about 5 a.m., so I am quite used to waking up early. You can't wake up early one day and late another day. It doesn't work that way. If you wake up early, you wake up early. Kind of stuck with it now, but it works for me. A 389 day cab. For some reason, I always love the day cabs. Either in my truck or in a quick job. There were a couple different jobs. One was a sleeper and one was a day cab, and I took the day cab. But we need this job, so we're going to be happy with delivering our final job to the Carson City quarries. And we shouldn't have to pay for fuel or anything, right? Ooh, look at that engine. Oh, and those brakes. Wow. Okay, so this has some unusual sounds going on with it. And I am really not used to such a long nose. I mean, that's... Look at that thing out there. That's amazing. I was not expecting that. Because mine, it's much shorter and at a down angle, but this one seems just to be out there. Old style of trucks. Not too worried about aerodynamics, I guess. Got all kinds of dials in this thing. Fuel, temperatures, some of them are moving. Should probably pay attention to the road, but oil temps. Oh my. Is that a second fuel tank? Watch out for tractors. it's got buttons for raising and lowering. Okay, got it. Well, I don't know how many of those dials and buttons on this thing actually work. I mean, there are lots of dials and buttons. I'm sure none of those do. But, man, look at all those over there, too. Now, some games you can actually switch the buttons. Not in SCS games, but, things like OMSI and the flight sims, you can actually click the buttons and they do things. But here, I don't think anything happens. Whew. Okay, what time is it? Do I have a clock? I don't have a clock. It's about 4 in the morning. Well, here we go. I can tell you. Yeah, it's 4 in the morning, and we've got only about 300 miles. We'll be there about 9:30. But I just wanted to do this quick job because we haven't been finding anything to the Carson City quarries. It's difficult to find these jobs. But now that we've found one in a quick job, we'll get this one out of the way as well, this achievement. And that'll only leave us with a few more achievements. The way station one, where we have to be 170,000 pounds. It's kind of off the beaten path motel. We have to paint our truck a custom paint. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, all the rest stops in Nevada. We've already talked about how that doesn't exactly work right. It's not discovering them that you have to do. You have to drive through them. And I made the mistake of discovering them all. Same motel? It's like I'm driving around in circles. Hitting the same cheap motel. Time and time again. Okay, what's the speed limit here? 70. And we are going, it looks like 72? 73? 74? Let's slow down here for this curve. Alright, wow. This truck is very different than what we're used to. That nose is really throwing me off. Because I am not used to a big nose sticking right there. It feels like I'm sitting up so high I can't see the road because of that nose. It's kind of a weird feeling, like especially when you go over a hill like this. It's like there's not much to even see. Let's slow down a bit here. But I guess it's all what you're used to. You know, for the longest time, I drove a cab over Actros. Man, you can't even see anything there. I drove that Actros, and that was completely different. So the Peterbilt I've got now is kind of like between the two. It's a shorter nose. It's still there, but it's a bit shorter. All right, so we're in the no passing zone. Ooh, and we're gonna have to slow down substantially for this guy. We're cruising along, I don't know. What's he doing, about 55, 60? That's alright. We're not in a hurry. We got plenty of time to make it there. We're supposed to be there, we're supposed to arrive about 9:30, and the earliest we're supposed to deliver is 9:30, so I mean, there's no worries about time. Ooh, you know what would be really cool is if you couldn't deliver before your due time. Before you're due. You know, if you had to wait until I'm supposed to be there at 9:30 at the earliest, so I can't get there before 9:30. If I get there before, they just won't take it. That would be fun. Because then well, actually that would probably be boring, because then what do you do to kill time? You don't have anything to kill time. So I guess that would not be a good part of this game. Now, if you could do like some gambling or something. Anything to kill time. I mean, we got those casinos in Nevada, and what do you do? Well, we're in Nevada, so. But what would you do outside of Nevada to kill time? Yeah, there's really nothing to do. Because you can't just say, okay, I'll drive around the city. That's not going to fly. That just wait. Oh, that just would waste gas. And yeah, so this guy's behind another truck, so 2 of them up there now. Oh. Well, you can kind of see it. Well, there's a dump truck behind me. A dump truck better not try to pass me in the next passing zone. But no, diesel fuel to coastline mining in Carson City. Good delivery. I'm sure the mine needs some fuel for their different machines and trucks. Makes sense. So we're still on winter mod. I did get rid of one sound mod. I don't know if the sound mod I had might have been affecting the FH16 truck sounds, which if you were here last time you recall we didn't have any truck sounds. So I got rid of that one just in case it might have been that mod that was affecting the sounds of the truck mod. But I don't know if it worked or not. Okay, this is going to be trouble because I can't really see if anybody's coming. Kind of around a corner here, aren't we? Yeah, this is whoa. This should really be a no passing zone around a corner and up a hill. Why this is not a no passing zone, I don't know, but it's making me want to try it since I'm not restricted against it. But all right, we'll be patient. Here we go. I think we're going to 2 lanes here. Yeah. Of course, those guys always accelerate much better. They slow you down at the lane changing bit, and then you can never catch up to them by the time it goes through. Okay, so we're driving through Tonopah now, on our way to Carson City. Yeah, we can't 80 miles an hour through Tonopah, as long as you're not behind a truck when you get in there. Yikes, I don't want to be against this barrier either. Oh, come on, dude. We're only going 50. This car is, I guess he's turning. Whoa, that was kind of weird. Did you see that the trailer just kind of shifted left. It didn't turn. It just kind of moved left. Like it was on rollers. You see that sometimes with the AI. Well, I guess you can't see your own trailer, can you? Possibly with all the trailers. Sometimes you go around corners and it doesn't actually turn. It just kind of shifts like that. Kind of kills the immersion, doesn't it? What are you going to do? Combine? No, Mr. Farmer? Mr. Farmer's up early. They are hacks. They, instead of making it so it's actually turning, the game just kind of moves it over. I guess they figured it was alright because most of the time you don't see it. Your trailer you would see most often is behind you. What do we got up there? What is going on? Okay, so I'm the only one turning. So we are now able to, well, if I can accelerate, we'll get a move on. This is weird watching a speedometer. Wait, do I have a speedometer? Wait, no, I have a speedometer in my truck too, don't I? Do I? There's a digital. I'm in the 579. I guess I have a speedometer. I don't know why, but I'm thinking it's digital, and I don't know why I'm thinking that. I can't recall right now. For the longest time when I was driving the Actros, that was digital. Because it was in, the dash was in kilometers per hour. So I couldn't really use the dash to tell how fast I was going in miles per hour. But now I can't remember what the 579 is. But I know the Actros I was driving was digital. How you doing today, Starving? Happy U.S. Daylight Savings Time to you. Whoa. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, we're on an hour later than we normally are. Because the clock's changed here. Spring will be nice, I'll tell you that. I've been hoping for that for months. Just waiting and waiting. And I can finally get rid of the mild winter mod. It's cold for me. Hey, it's not weird like the Brits weird. We have actual weather. Hey, Rob, good morning to you. The world of Conducci, everyone. Mr. iRacing. Oh, not going here. Let's wait the signal. We're on our way to Carson City here with some diesel fuel. Woo! Chevron. We're coming from Chevron in Ely to Carson City, Coastline Mining. Going to deliver this diesel fuel to the mines for their mining equipment and trucks. Now I know Starving wants to be the bit boss, but apparently they've you cannot watch ads in Estonia yet. Although to be fair, I haven't been able to watch ads for like 3 days here in the US. So a bit of traffic. Patience is a virtue. Just like in iRacing, you got to be patient. Wait for your time. You know, you judge up the guy in front of you. You see where he's going, what kind of turns he makes, and then you make your move. This guy's taking a long time, ain't he? Let's go do it. I must be in free bit paradise. We're driving the Peterbilt 379 today. It's a little different than my normal cab. Well, it's very different than my normal cab, but just a quick job here just to get Coastline Mining out of the way, because we haven't been able to make this delivery for the Steam achievement yet. Hopefully this will bring it in. I was playing a little PUBG earlier, not on stream. Got 12th place, not bad. 12th place, could have been worse. No kills, as usual. I did avoid a couple guys. A couple guys were shooting at me, but I was able to run away from them. I was not able to run away from the third guy shooting, however. All right, traffic's really picking up. It's 8:20 in the morning. We've got about another hour, I think. Let's make sure. Yeah, another hour. 60 miles. So Carson City, next stop. I don't know if we're going actually into Carson City because this is a mine. Yeah, Squirrel just posted those videos, didn't he, about how they designed the truck sim or something like that. Those are interesting. I always like to do Sunday morning trucking before Squirrel gets into Sunday night trucking. A little lead up to it. Whoosh. A little homage, as they say. Is that French? You can always tell somebody's cool when they throw in French words in everyday conversation. It's the height of coolness and well, never mind. Am I thinking of fromage? I do like fromage. I must admit that as well. Yeah, you know, it could just be the same maps, just driving a coach. I think it would be cool. I think I would like that. But I've also wanted to just be in one city, you know, like a regular bus sim. Yeah, I didn't see that part. Is it just the coach sim on maps like this? Because that's what SCS does. SCS does more long distance things, whereas the other, well, AMSI does in one city stuff. I guess Fernbus is more of a multi-city bus. Only one country though, right? Oh well. I like cheese. Fromage. A little Blanc Pan and fromage. Blanc Pan, a fromage. I don't know. I probably need to study up on my French. Looks like a PUBG house. I've seen those. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. They keep things close to the vest. I'm a little disappointed. My place of employment has started blocking a lot of YouTube videos. Apparently there's something in Chrome, I guess probably every browser, known as restricted mode. I think it's blocking out a lot of, well, it's blocking out a lot of stuff. You cannot watch this if your browser is in restricted mode. What do they expect me to do at work all day? But no, it's nice to have things in the background, you know. I used to like that where I could like listen to streams and racing and stuff. But it's no longer available in the background. Alright. So here we are. Carson City, coastline mining down there. There it is. Well, that's built right into a little lag. Built right into the hill there, ain't it? Oh, cool, cool, cool. Except I can't really see where I'm going here. Okay. I need to slow down because I can't really tell where the road is. Driving like this, oh. Yeah, I was like, here we go. Hey Jeff, how's it going? You're sweeping up a mine. A gravel path in a mine. Alright, that must be that's a little weird. Alright. We can pull right in. This is right next to these buildings. They want the diesel. So this is an easy peasy delivery. He's gonna be there all day if he's sweeping a dirt path. It's it may be a never-ending job. Job security. Never actually finish. It's all about skill, Rob. That was a difficult parking job, but I was able to do it successfully. Let's drop this baby off. Diesel to Chevron. Hopefully I get credit. Achievement? Yep. Achievement unlocked. Gold Fever. Hello, Lon Lon. Gold Fever, Lon Lon. Gold Fever. We have completed that. That was our quick job for the day. Rob is really the articulated trailer reversing master. I mean, that guy. You put Rob in a truck and he'll back it up like nobody's business. Hello, Lon Lon. All right, we've done that recently. Oh, the pressure tank. I love the pressure tank. We haven't done the pressure tank in a while. It's one of my, well, I like the way it looks. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hello. How are you doing? Ooh. Oh. I was wondering why it was sorting it in an odd way. Okay, where's the transformer? Oh. Oh, right. What's going to pay us the most money? Probably this nuclear waste. Nah, she's a good girl. She always starts out good, and then she gets a little excited, and things happen. What to do here? The rest of these don't pay very much money, do they? I would have liked to stay in New Mexico, but it's not really a lot of money. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to New Mexico, or stay in New Mexico, because our other achievement is to drive through all the rest stops and truck stops of New Mexico. That is going to be a never-ending chore, trying to get that achievement done. But we'll see. Oh, okay, here we go. We slept in the Pedro Stopping Center. We slept here, when was that? Thursday? Thursday night. Or wait, was that Friday? It might have been Friday. Yeah, we had just dropped something off here in Gallup. I believe to Coastline Mining. Oh no, maybe it was the train. Whoa. Maybe it was the train. Yeah, see, I've got a digital speedometer there, 20. I knew I had digital. I was like, wait a second, do I have digital? I do have digital. All right. That's bush is in the way. Pedro, for me, I'd say that's a 4-star establishment. 4 out of 5. The problem is the truck wash is always closed. I come in here trying to get a truck wash, and it is always closed. Day or night, I come up there. The truck wash is closed. I can't see it. Starving. I mean, look how you guys really stare down there. It's so far away. They make the numbers too small. In my car, we got analog. The numbers here are just a bit too small. Let me think. At work, the clocks are analog on the wall. There's a municipal fire department truck. Tour East. And the coach. See, I'd be driving that coach right now. Bus simulator. I'd really like, yeah, if they could do a better job than OMSI, at least something that doesn't crash and is a bit easier to get started, that'd be great. Although if it was the map's right there. We got a map. Oh, not that. Here's our map. GPS. Yeah, Rob didn't have that in his truck. I don't know why. Mr. Spear is a hyper-realism affectionist. We'd like to keep it real. Keeping it real. Got the rest done. Got full police enforcement. Weather. I believe the GPS may cost extra. You know, they're not just giving GPS away. Why would they just give it away? Bees or homes, building supplies. I like this place. This place is really detailed back there. But our job is going to be right here. I see it over there. The pressure tanker. Hello, Lon Lon. See, Lon Lon is just an angel. She's just sitting there on my lap, just being an angel. Minding her own business. I need to remember to try to set up that second webcam, though. We need a Lon Lon cam. Paper maps. All right. Little tiny pressure tanker here. Well, not too tiny, but not as big as some of the loads we take. But I do like the looks of it. I like carrying stuff like this every once in a while. This and the plows, things that are exposed rather than just a box. Oof. No, but this Bees Are Home place is pretty cool. I like down there they got lots of different containers and equipment. Nothing's wrong with paper maps, but when you're trying to deliver something, you might get lost. Oh. Got a train. All right. Well, I should have gone, but what are you going to do? What time is it? It's 10 in the morning. Yeah, see, I got a GPS, got the clock, 10 in the morning. This truck has everything. Although, to be fair, my dash there is that's a mod. It's a mod to show the stuff it shows. I don't know what it shows without the mod. Okay, so this is getting a little silly now. So let's just let's make this guy stop. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here all day. I mean, I'm all for realism, but come on. I'd be sitting there all day. Wait. Oh. See, this is what Lon Lon does. She acts polite for a while, and then she gets excited. Come on, Lon Lon. Okay, so we're in Gallup. We just picked this pressure tank up from Bees Are Homes, and we're heading down. Whoa, we're heading down to Artesia. And hopefully, if we see any rest stops or truck stops along the way, we'll drive through. Thank you. Please drive through. Guess I don't need to signal quite so early. Hey! There's Cooper Construction. All right, so Gallup is very busy at 10 in the morning. How you doing today, William? We're enjoying traffic. Looks like we got a train up here, so we're gonna miss the green light. There you go. Here comes the train. People are always honking. I don't get it. It's like they don't know there's a train. But people are always honking at me here. Every time I have to wait for a train, there's somebody behind and honking. It's weird and frustrating. Well, not really frustrating. What are you going to do? Now, see, these guys will just park right on the tracks here. Are they going to park on the tracks? Is that guy on the tracks? The hay guy? That Aldi truck is right on the tracks. And actually, speaking of Squirrel, I did see Squirrel did this, and the train will stop for you. It won't plow through you like it would in real life. But still, realism. Don't park on the tracks. Yeah, Billiam, I saw that new picture you put up on the farm. Or Mr. Farmer. Oh, wait. Alright, 40 east. Yeah, we're taking 40... where are we taking 40 to? 25, maybe? I think it was 40 to 25. I think we're going to go into Albuquerque and then turn south. Yeah, Billiam is playing some kind of real-time farm mod. Real-time farming. Now, wait a second. Do you have to wait, several months to harvest? Planting is real-time. Is growing real-time? That's the question. Because that would be really something. Hello. There we go. See, once she gets over being too excited, then she wants to sleep. Growing crops is real time? Oh my god. But every day you gotta take care of the animals. The chickens and the cows and the pigs and the sheep. Probably gonna need to fertilize sometime. Farmer's work is never done. Alright. 75. Cruise control set. Easy peasy. That game's going to take a while, Billiam. Can't really finish it in an evening, can you? Real-time farming. Cool. I sometimes wish this was real-time driving. I think that would be alright. Why can't this be real-time? A one-to-one map. Seems like it would be pretty hard to do some of those long jobs. Driving down from Arizona up to Oregon. Not really something you want to do after work, is it? What? Why? What are they doing? Notice the AI seems to be braking a lot more recently. I guess they've always kind of brake checked on me. Things like that. As Starving mentioned, spring will soon be here. So I'll be able to get rid of the mild winter mod. Well, I guess I could have got rid of it any time. Oh, what's that? Plows. Nice. Plows going to Billiam's farm. Got the plows for you where they suddenly got dark. Yes, I've had this mild winter mod on for quite a while. It makes things so dark. It's 11:20 in the morning, and I've got the lights on. Boy, practically need the brights. But this is This is the winter mod. It's not sunny very often, and I kind of miss it. Now I know we've driven through those truck stops. I remember doing it because we made a special trip down there. But that's so weird. Yeah, we couldn't do this truck stop tour because you have to drive through the stops. Not just discover them. Zoom. Okay, now are we going to take 25 south? Oh, lot. I don't know. Oh, okay. Boy, it's so dark to see that you come up on other traffic sometimes, and it seems like all the other cars are very darkly colored. Blacks and dark browns and dark reds. I mean, I guess that's real life. Most cars aren't light pinks and greens and reds and stuff. I cannot recommend my farming videos. There is a Let's Play. I was just doing some of the tutorial stuff, and I couldn't get the hang of it. When to fertilize, when to... Yeah, so we're skipping 25. 25 is this next exit coming up here, but we're not getting on 25. We're taking 40 down further east. We could have gone south here. We're going to go south on our next highway, but I guess it doesn't really... Oh, no. East of, I was told east of Albuquerque is the musical road. Where is the musical road? Louisiana Boulevard? Is that the musical road? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it really looks like that's probably the musical road. Yeah, I bet it was. Unless it's further out this way. Okay, so we'll see if we drive by something that could be it. A hero told me last time it was on 40 east of Albuquerque. So that could have been it. But it wasn't really specific on how far east. And that one looked like it kind of went out of our way. It kind of went north. So I'm hoping there's one that just kind of is an outer road. That's what we're looking for. An outer road. You know, something like that. Or wasn't that blocked off? Oh, that could have been it. Actually, that could have been it. I don't know. Yeah, that I think is the one, you know, the one that's running right next to us. I bet that's it. Yeah. I'd almost be certain that that's the musical road. Because I think you get on it, you play the music, and then it gets back on the highway. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nope. See, that goes... Where's that going? Is that coming back on the highway? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I'm going to guess that was it. It's not Louisiana Boulevard. It's the one after Louisiana Boulevard. Where it plays the... I still don't know what song it is. America the Beautiful? I mean, since we've never been there, how would I know which road it is? Oh boy. Yikes. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I tell you what, there's a lot more traffic in New Mexico than there was up at Carson City coastline mining. We've been seeing some other trucks, like the ventilation shaft. It's always a fun delivery. Oh, come on, dude. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yeah, but see, he can accelerate so much better than me. Then he's going to accelerate and get back over again. Okay, now here's another road coming up here. That's an exit, but it look. Oh, wait, that's a rest stop, and it looks like a rest stop that we have not been to yet. So let's. This is going to get us closer to that achievement: truck stop and rest stop tour. What's down there? This looks like some restrooms there. Little place to park our truck. Let me just make sure, because you gotta drive through these places. I was reading about how people do this achievement, and they're like, you can't just discover it, you actually have to drive through it. Because we drove over the blue. Oh, alright. Nice little rest stop. We don't need to rest. Uh-oh. Come on, slow down. Cool. That worked out well. 40 east. There we go. We're turning south on our next opportunity. On, I can't read it. Here we go. 84 north to Santa Fe. Nope. Not that one. Not going north. We're going south. I don't know what highway that is that goes south. Could be 84. Ooh, that is a good spot there, William. William with the eagle eye. In the bottom left there is the fuel. Oh, it's also right in front of me. 35 gallons. I have it up in digital. 34 gallons, and I still almost missed it. Oh. So we do need some fuel. 40, wait, that can't be right. 40 East Business Loop. Alright. Ah, there you go, 84 South. Oh, no, 66. What? Where are we going? So we're going to go, we're going to take the business loop here into Santa Rosa. This is exactly where we were last time. We took the, when we came this way. Except we stayed on 40. We took the 40 business loop to 40 west. This time we're going to go south. Skipping Santa Rosa for the most part. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any fuel, so we're going 54 south. That sign had a lot of highways and numbers and directions, didn't it? Well, that's what you get when you're in semi-rural America, though. You'll see a bunch of signs that are a bunch of different roads going off in different directions. I remember that from mid-Missouri. You know, it's kind of like the general idea of where to go. I mean, truth be told, there's, you know, not a lot of different roads you can take, so you'll get on the right one sooner or later. Look at all these birds. What's going on over here? An awful lot of birds. Those crows? This weather is crow weather, really. I saw a big old crow the other day. And it was big. I mean, it was up in the sky. I'm like, boy, is that thing a hawk? It was just a crow. It was a big crow. Big black crow. This little community here. The community that shall be unnamed. It's got a church. A couple other buildings. Actually, the church looked like the windows were boarded up. This is the one problem. Well, this is one of the problems I have in the daytime. Rubbernecking. What? What? That guy didn't even stop. But no, during the day, I will just look out the window and just see things. Like that train down there. You just wanna look at everything. Can't believe that AI didn't even stop. Didn't even slow down, it looked like. Just a left-hand turn right in front of me. Okay, here's it. Oh no, it's this hop. No, this is Vaughn, isn't it? Are we coming up on Vaughn? With the way station. It does have a gas station, so we're gonna have to hit this gas station. Yep, Vaughn. So you gotta learn the map. Way station straight ahead, our destination to the left. I can bypass the way station, but we still need to get fuel. So we'll get some fuel here on the corner. It'd be nice if, well, I guess I could cut right through there, couldn't I? I was saying it'd be nice if you could cut through here, and there's like, oh wait, there's no curb. Cool. Let's go to this one. I want to get out and get some lottery tickets, play some Powerball, see if I can win some billions. Ooh, they're hiring over there at Appliance America. America Appliances? Oh no, look, I think it's a clothing store inside. Full and part-time warehouse positions. Smart Bucks, instant cash. We buy gold. Oh, DHL making a delivery. Mega. Oh yeah, this is the place with there's no place for there's no gas station building. It's got the tanks, but there's no actual building. All right. 176 gallons, $506. There we go. Now the GPS messes up here. The GPS is going to be telling me to go to the right because there's something at this intersection where the GPS will not send you to the left for some reason. Oops. But we're going to go to the left. Even though it's telling me to go to the right. Okay, well, we're going to try to go to the left. There's a bit of traffic. Oh! I think that truck just hit something. It came to an abrupt stop. That truck was pulling out, and it came to a herky-jerky stop. Come on, let me over. People are... Oh my... What is going on here? This guy just got out of the turn lane. What? Yeah, see that intersection, and now the GPS fixed that intersection is really weird. That the GPS is confused by the intersection. That the traffic, as you saw, they're confused by the intersection. There's definitely something going on there in Vaughn, and I don't like it anyway because you got to go to that way station so often. Straight across the road. That's difficult. Okay, fuel, full tank of fuel. yawning, but I think I'm going to push it. We're supposed to rest before delivery, but I think I can push it. We've got an hour and a half, 90 minutes to rest, and 2 hours to deliver. Till delivery, not. I mean, that's not our limit. Our ETA is 2 hours, so I think we can push it that half hour. Oh, that's a good point, Billion. Just use your card at the pumps. No need for a building. Hello, Landline. Landline wants to go along for the ride the rest of the way. I'm sure only because she's looking to be nice and polite, not because she wants to attack me in a few minutes. Alright, so we're speeding a little bit, but that's just because we need to rest. How often have you heard stories about truckers who need a rest, doing a little speeding to make up time? That usually doesn't end well. But we should be there soon. Going to Artesia. Whoa. I don't know if I'd be driving my top down on the highway here, dude. It is 45 degrees. A little bit chilly out there. And the wind chill. We're just taking it easy. Taking it easy. Let's speed up a little bit. Billiam is the Spear International Trucking Company accountant. Tells me where I can go with my company fuel cards. You know, I'm the CEO. I can't really be bothered with all this accounting detail. I just got to oversee the whole operation. Wait a second. Is that time right? How can that time and see, smart, thinking ahead. This time I'm getting on the gas before 42 miles, 41 miles. Okay, is this our? We're going through Roswell to Artesia, and we're gonna make it there and quickly. Going through Roswell is never quick. The speed limit will drop, and a lot of red lights and a lot of traffic. Billiam, don't reveal company secrets. Hey, I could have got gas there. That's our garage. Oh, I hate getting gas there in Roswell. It's impossible. It's all this traffic. Look at this traffic here. Lon. Oh, well, I was going to show traffic, but we got a green light. So. It's not easy driving with a parrot on your shoulder, Billiam. So it is sometimes hard to concentrate on the fuel stops. And the rust stops. Yeah, actually, had I known we were going to drive through Roswell, I might have just stopped up there. Let's not do not block the the parking lot here. See, this is the way you're supposed to drive, AI. The New Mexico Military, what's that say? Military Institute? Dude, you're blocking the Institute. Kraft Heinz. Got a big old office building up there. That's nice. If I was in Korea, it could be an office tel. Wow. See, Lan Lan often just behaves herself. She's not a troublemaker. It's hard to... I use my left hand to get over to the camera controls, and my left arm is a little bit occupied right now. Oh, she'll strike. Don't worry about it. She's already taken the... I had the wire clipped to my shirt, and I see that's fallen off. So it's just a matter of time before she sees the wire. She was watching something the other day on... What was I watching? Like, she'll watch... When I play No Man's Sky, she'll look at the animals, and she was watching something else. I think she was watching me play PUBG. Because I guess with PUBG, it's like you're outside. It's got the forest and the city and stuff. So she was watching that, too. So it's weird when she watches things on the computer screen. She generally does not watch trucking, though. Because, well, I don't know why. Well, because there's no animals, one, and there's not many... Well, I guess there are trees and stuff, but... She doesn't usually get into the car. I mean, the only time I take her in the car is to go to the vet. And we moved once. Other than that... Uh-oh. Dude, what? Alright, please. After you. Après-vous. That was unexpected. And now Lan Lan is... I know what she's doing. I know what you're doing. Yeah, no, she's... I've got to... Alright, so we were supposed to already have been parked by now, but Roswell is so slow to get through. We still got 24 miles. See, Roswell just eats up so much time, and you're just sitting there, and the clock is ticking. As you're sitting at all these lights and you're going slowly through the traffic and the lights and the speed limit, and it just takes up so much time. So the game predicts you're going to be in Artesia. I was supposed to be there like, oh no, oh. I don't know. Why do cats eat cords? They look like snakes? They look like mouse tails? I don't know. She just cannot let them go. She must have wires. And it's just the thin wires, because, you know, everything's got wires coming out of it these days. TVs and computers and lamps and all that other stuff. And she doesn't go for any of that stuff. She just goes for the headphone and the mouse stuff. So it's got to be the thin wires cats go for. William, we're going for hyper realism. Don't you just want to get behind a cop and honk your horn at him and get going? Okay, maybe not total realism. There are some things you wouldn't do in real life. Is he driving a Ford? Yep. I was driving home from work the other day. It might have been Thursday or Friday. I think it might have been Friday. I saw somebody with a New Mexico license plate. I couldn't believe it. What are they doing in Missouri? That is a long way to be away from home. Dropping this pressure tank off up here at ExxonMobil. Man, this looks like a big place. I mean, look at this place. It just goes on and on. This is a huge complex. No magic, just science. They got a lot of stuff going on at this place. Dang. I see where we're parking it too. Up there to the left. Can we just pull in, or do we need to back up? Looks like we might need to back up. No worries. Looks a little bit tight there with the poles. I hear a dog. You hear that dog? Tell you what, looking out the window like that, it's so much easier. There we are. Look at this! Look at this huge place. Pressure tanker, right where it belongs. Does she want an electrocution, or does she want her daddy to come after her? Excellent job. 400 miles. Not bad. Oh, almost to level 36. We're getting there. We are getting there. Actually, once we're at level 36, there's nothing else to play for. We'll be fully skilled up. Nice. There we are in Artesia. I know we still got some more truck stops and rest stops, and okay, so it looks like we're pretty much. Ooh, I'd love to go to Grand Canyon Village. Not yet though. So it looks like we're taking the same road. We're gonna stay in New Mexico. I want to stay in New Mexico because, well, we've got to get these. This pays $80 a mile. $80 per mile. That seems completely unrealistic. But hey. Actually, let's cancel this. We've got to rest. We're going to get whole new jobs. Oops. Nope, no, don't do that. Don't. We need to go to the Hotel Artesia. And we'll rest and get some new jobs. We're always going to the Hotel Artesia. This seems to be one of our most, strangely enough, the Hotel Artesia seems to be one of our places that we stop at quite frequently. See, look at the nose. It's so different than the 379. The 379 nose just sticks right out in the air. But this one, you're looking for the cab. It's almost like a cab over. I can just barely see the nose down there. So look, I gotta lean up to get it. Okay, where are we going? We're going out and turning right. I mean, I gotta lean up to just see the Peterbilt. Whoop. All right. This is my favorite hotel. I can check out, but I can never leave. The Hotel Artesia. Not this one. I don't like this one on the corner here. I mean, that's kind of a cheap motel if you ask me. Get a used car. Maybe I'll do that someday. You know, actually, I do want to... now, the Hotel Artesia is down there, but I'm going to discover this road over here first. Just because we can. Because I've been around here so many times, but I've never actually taken this road. Because it's the road to nowhere. Seriously, dude? What's the AI doing today? That's two guys now have pulled out on me. I'm not sure why the AI keeps doing this, but they keep pulling out on me. Well, now technically we don't go to the Hotel Artesia. That's the Hotel Artesia right there. We don't get to stay at the Hotel Artesia. We get to stay and park at the satellite parking lot over here. No truckers allowed at the Hotel Artesia. We have to park over here in the parking lot. But I'll walk over to the Hotel Artesia and we'll sleep over there. Because I just got a day cab. I can't sleep in this. We'll park here, go sleep over in the hotel. Ooh. Oh, great place for a storage locker. Who knows what kind of stuff I got in there. So you can... Lights coming on. Slowly but surely, lights come on. Very slowly. Yeah, you know, that's what I was thinking, Billy. I might try something like that. That if I'm going to go around on vacation, I should probably get a car. Although I don't really like driving cars in the game. But I do want to go to the Grand Canyon and all those other places. Maybe I do need a car. It'd be a good holiday. I mean, who drives a truck on their holiday? So I might have to think about that. Oof. 121. Man. Go down to Hobbs? Well, it's hard to pass up $121,000, ain't it? You can't pass up $121,000. It doesn't matter what game you're playing. Oh. Yeah, so I see a couple different car mods. Maybe I need to start thinking about what kind of car I'd like to buy. I mean, Spirit International Trucking Company is going to pay for the car. Oh, we're going back to ExxonMobil. I'm not going to pay for the car myself. It's a company expense. But, you know, as long as we're here, waiting. Hire a driver? No, look at these .8s. All I'm getting are .8s. With no skill. Not what I want. I want some good truckers. We still need 10 drivers and 10 trucks. We're not done yet. Oh, it's 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning, we're setting out with some nuclear waste. Now, last time we delivered the nuclear waste, if you will recall, Lon caused somewhat of an incident, and we wound up in the median and had a bit of a leak. So hopefully today Lon will be on her best behavior. She didn't seem to appreciate that comment. So I'm going to guess it. Yeah. You just want to just follow me as I drive. We will need some assistance in that regard. Whew. This is quite the trip. 1,280 miles should take a whole day. And where is it? This yard is so big. Oh, there it is. I see it. This yard is so big. All right. Oh, there you go. There it is in our mirror. Looks very tiny back there, doesn't it? Keep going. Gotta be extra careful. Don't need to be bumping into anything with this. On our way to San Francisco. I assume we're gonna put this on some kind of ship. I don't know if nuclear waste has ever been put on a ship. I can't imagine that it would be. Don't bury this stuff at sea. Do they bury this stuff at sea? That doesn't sound very responsible if they did. Although I wouldn't put it past anybody. Okay, now we really... Okay, I can't see much. Wow. It gets dark on the road, doesn't it? Ooh, there's somebody right there. Alright, safety first. You know, it's just after 4 in the morning. We're going to need to rest, of course. This is a long trip. I think our tires are getting a little warm, but other than that, I don't think we're going to have much of an issue with our truck. Yeah, so the ETA is full 24 hours. Artesia. Well, let's check out the whole map. Because the whole map is kind of hard to look through. But since we're going to be here at a light, check out the map. Here in Artesia, we're going to go... Ooh, we're taking the southerly route. Going to go through Alamogordo and Las Cruces. Going to take 10 to 5. Nice. Good. Stay on the interstates. This is not an interstate. 10 to 5. There you go. See, they always mess up stuff like that. Up to San Francisco. Not bad. I want to stay on 5. I want to stay on the interstates as much as I can. So this is going to be pretty good. Actually, we're not going to a port. I think the port is should be. Do they call it? Oh, this is the port, isn't it? The bay. It comes in the bay here, doesn't it? Yep. Okay. So there's the port of Oakland. That's the San Francisco port. Got it. So our trip is going to be 15 minutes longer than normally would have been, just because we went to Stay on the interstates. Always a good idea to stay on the interstate when you're carrying something like this. Although in real life, I guess you probably wouldn't. But we'll keep out of trouble. Big, wide highways will hopefully keep us out of trouble. That's the plan, anyway. Alright, so we're going to go west here. Till we get to 10. I think we get on 10 in Las Cruces. I don't know. Lon hears the words nuclear waste, and suddenly she perks up. I've got a strange cat. Ooh, delicatessen. Stop get some. Well, it's a little early for a deli, isn't it? Do I need beacons? I don't know. Normally we wouldn't need beacons on something like this, but the shape of it gives a weird look in the cab. Since I'm in a day cab, I just got the window behind me, and the glare off the canister and the lights kind of makes me feel like I'm at a disco. Hey, Mr. Seki Tai Shack? Wait, well, I shouldn't probably be reading that. Never mind. Yeah, Lon is going to be causing trouble imminently. Oh, yeah. No. Okay, no. Listen, when a cat is looking at something, danger. That is danger sign number 1. When they see something, they must attack. So if you catch a cat looking at something, it will soon attack. Plaster & Son since 1976. Building your perfect homes. Ah, that's nice. Mr. Plaster. Is there a Mr. Plaster? It seems like that would be a weird mascot. Mr. Plaster. Just, how could he be... Well, now that I'm thinking of Mr. Plaster, how could a guy be in a plaster costume? I mean, well, I guess plaster. But I'm thinking more of a wall. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh. I don't know if that's good advertising for your company, Mr. Plaster. We'll build your home. New Mexico desert at night. Well, 4:30 in the morning. Actually, it's only 4:30. We picked this thing up at 4. It's only been a half hour. Time doesn't move as fast as I thought it did. Boy, which means this delivery is going to take in real life maybe, yikes. How many hours? What are you going to do? Zoom, zoom. Where'd Rob go? Is Rob still here? Caducci? Oops. Come on, Lon. Okay, what I didn't think of when I was picking this thing up is that it's kind of heavy. Hopefully, once we get on the... oh, dude. Hopefully, once we get on the interstate, we'll be able to pick up some speed. Oh, no, except most of the trip is through California, isn't it? So, we're not going to be able to do much speeding on this trip. Especially since our momentum has just been killed. Speaking of not speeding on this trip. Guy's still there. Oh, we're accelerating now. Oh yeah. Watch out for deer. I wish they had deer. They got tumbleweeds. Why can't they have deer? Guys behind me are probably unhappy. Looks like a nice road though. If we had some daylight. Got some trees. Can't see anything else over there. Alright. Feels like the crest of the hill. Let's move along. Yikes. Now I remember last time I was driving this nuclear waste, people were actually passing me on roads like this, which I consider to be somewhat ill-advised. I mean, in real life, if you're behind some kind of nuclear waste vehicle, you're not going to be taking chances, I would imagine. Slow and steady does win the race, Billiam. We're going to get this thing there in one piece, hopefully. It's not a competition, it is just an exhibition. Please, no wagering. Cool barn, motel, the club cafe. Always like to see the club cafes. Those pop up from time to time. Yikes. Last time that we had extenuating circumstances. You can't predict being attacked by a wild animal. You know, how do I build that into my trucking schedule? Do I allow, you know, extra time on my schedule for wild animal attacks? Whoa, 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 whoa. The unknown is this pressure tanker. Alright. Let's just take it easy. See, I'd love to be daylight here. We've got rocks and hills and valleys and trees. We always miss everything. 6:20 in the morning. Thanks. I prefer left hand or right hand turns much more than left hand. Let's start that over. I prefer to turn right rather than left. It's much easier. Don't have to worry about cars coming on the right to slam into your trailer. Alright. So this is really the hardest part of the drive, I think. This road. We're going to get on Interstate 10 and then 5 and then 580 and then 80 and we'll be there. So this is really the most difficult part. I mean, even in the delivery in San Francisco to the docks, that shouldn't be that hard. San Francisco has nice wide roads. Getting off on 80 will be something. But that's a long ways off. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. You see, I'm looking at my mirror, and you can't really tell where the stripes are in the road until a car passes. Yikes. Okay, coming up on Alamo Gordo. Okay, so once we hit Alamo Gordo, everything will be much better. We're not on the interstate yet there, but pretty close. Thanks, come on. Oh, no. Dude. I don't understand why they do that. Why they... Oh, the AI always slows down before you get into these 2 lanes. I understand getting 2 lanes into 1, you might want to slow down, but 1 lane into 2? What's this guy doing? I think there was just an accident here. I think these 2 trucks just got into an accident because they had their hazards on. Yeah, and this guy is way far back, and the other guy was right up on him, and now he's pulling up. Yeah, they must have just gotten into an accident. Guy with the plows going to Billiam's farm. Ow! Lan, no. Lan. Please. No, don't. No. Lan. Oh my. Okay, just 1,200 more miles to avoid Lan's activity. Okay, I think we need to be in this lane, actually. Not entirely sure, but I think we need to be in this lane because we're going to be turning... We're heading south, and we're going to be turning west, so I think we're going to be making a right. You can never really tell, but I think that's the case. Strip mall in the middle of nowhere. That's Alamo Gordo for you. Hey, see anything fun, embarrassing, interesting? Clip it. Clip it. I remember in high school, there was this weird kid, and he was talking about football or something, and like whenever there was a fumble, he'd always say things like flip it, like you're supposed to flip the ball to somebody else during the fumble, like instead of just falling on the ball and capturing it, no, you flip it to somebody else so that they will run, or they'll get the ball and be able to run with it. I don't know. I guess it's not that funny. It's kind of the you had to be there thing. That's when I heard clip it, I was thinking flip it. It's weird what your mind will remember later. What rings a bell? All right, 70 west. Not the interstate, it's the highway. Clip that see anything fun comment. Is that the clip? Is that the fun part? Well, you never know. Why is this guy backing up? What are you doing, dude? What's going on there? Today is AI behaving badly day. We're used to it. Silverfall happens from time to time. Glad I'm not over there. What's with the traffic all of a sudden? Wow. I'm glad we're heading west and not east. This thing is going on for miles. What the? And good luck with that. Yeah, sometimes the traffic just goes haywire. And I guess this is morning rush hour. It's 8 in the morning. So they are trying to get where they need to be. Hit the traffic. A lot of traffic over at that truck stop too. Dang. Alright, so we're on state road, whatever they're going to call it, 70. I think each state calls their highways a different name. Rural routes, all kinds of different names. We're on 70. We're heading to Interstate 10 up here in Las Cruces. Then we'll get some good time going there. We'll make up some time, I hope. Can't guarantee it, but hopefully. Boy, this thing really burns the fuel too. We're gonna need to rest and get some fuel. Probably at about nightfall. About 5 or 6 at night, we're gonna have to rest and get some fuel. Hopefully, we can drive through the day. I don't think that's gonna be a big problem, but you never know. With these heavy hauls, it doesn't seem to. Yeah, see, it seems to sometimes use a lot more fuel than it's predicting. I don't think the fuel predictor is entirely accurate. I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to be. Well, if you look in the mirror, I've got kind of a sun. Uh-oh. Okay, nobody merged. Kind of a little bit of a sun out there. Not much of one. Oh, I'll stay in this lane. Yeah, look at that sun in the mirror. It's just barely there. No warmth. Barely any light. Ah, winter time. Alright, 25 north to Albuquerque? No. Not gonna do that. That would be to the right. We're gonna stay left in 25 and 10. We're gonna take 10 west. Oh, this is a cool little what do you call these things? Ramp. Got one up there, one over there, one in here. The sun. Staring into the sun. Do not need my eclipse glasses right now. Oh boy. Okay. And there's a merge afoot. Be aware. Las Cruces. We haven't it looks like we haven't discovered much of Las Cruces. I mean, that exit and a whole bunch of the city there are completely undiscovered. I mean, I know we've been there, just on this other exit up here. Yeah, 10 west to Tucson. Through Tucson. Can't go 10 east to El Paso. Not yet. Texas will come sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Maybe Texas will be after Oregon. Imagine it'll be Texas or Washington. Could be Utah. Who knows? 10 west to Tucson. Yeah, Las Cruces looks pretty darn big, but just I've never had the opportunity to drive around it. Because it's like in two parts. So if you always deliver to one part of the city, you never see the other part of the city. But I guess that's good. There's always something new to see. Even though most of the roads, the highway, which I've been on 10 a lot, but you know, see, we've been off in Las Cruces right here, but we haven't seen all of Las Cruces yet. So there'll always be some new stuff coming around. Farming dealer there. What are these things? It's a weird building. Oh, wow. Okay, Mr. Banana Truck there. Ooh. We were not expecting that. Well, we should have been. I was staring over at those round buildings for quite a while, wasn't I? That might have been my fault. I don't think those were silos. I don't know what they were. No, they were like regular buildings, bricks, and it's. I don't know. All right, 10 West. How are we doing on our trip? 1,100 miles to go. Jeez. So we've gone 5 hours and driven 200 miles. That's not particularly good. But now that we're on the open road, we're going to be doing much better. Going twice as fast as we were before. Up those hills and stuff, we were going 20, 25 miles an hour. But now we're going. Just kick back, relax, watch out for things like that. Car fires, merging hay trucks. Just relax. Ooh, rest area. What do I want to do here? I don't want to drive through this rest area, but I'm going to do it. Oh. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's yellow, like I've discovered it. I guess I have discovered it, but I've never driven through it. And to get the Steam achievement, you have to drive through them, not just discover them, which is very annoying. And probably not something I should be doing with our nuclear waste trailer. But we need to discover all of these things. We need to drive through all of them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna drive down as far as I can. Road ends. Well, this is interesting. The Brown Barn. No idea what that could be. Oh, wait a second. Look at this dentist. You can actually see somebody. What? That is a window. All right. Somebody's getting dental work done. That's weird. The Yellow House of Produce. Most of my produce is green. Little church. Harling Dickerson Bicycles. Billy Chunka's Chocolatiers. Chunka Chocolate. Walt Green's Pharmacy. The Olopry Hotel. That's just paint. Beauty salon. Laundry. Fireworks. Okay, are these cheap painted windows supposed to fool us into thinking they're windows? The doctor. Oh, a billiard hall. You get a bath and a room. You get a room for $250. Postal center. The bank. Gold, silver. The Last Stop Funeral Home. Firehouse. That's probably a bar. Southwestern Souvenirs. Fireworks year round. At the Akela Flats. Come on in. The Pistol Shop. Eee. Let's get some fuel. Ding. All right. What else we got? Oops, wrong button. Justice Mercantile and a hotel. I'm getting fuel. Oh, that was interesting. You got all kinds of stuff here. I mean, somebody must have put in some time to do all this. Although, truth be told, the windows are just painted on, so it's not like the best thing. Oh, wait a second here. if you look at the buildings, they appear just to be. It's not really a building. It looks like they're just a wall, like a. It's not actually a building. It's just like a wall. Look at the bank. Look how. I mean, maybe that's just the top of it, but it doesn't look like an actual building. It looks just like a wall. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that pistol shop. It's just a wall going back. It's not an actual building. They're all like that. Ah. Oh, well. It was fun. Oh, you learn something new all the time. These aren't actual buildings. It's just a phony wall. Although I guess they don't expect anybody to actually stop here. And it just... Because you'd have to stop here and you'd have to really study the buildings like that to see that they're not real buildings. It's just a wall. Although maybe it's supposed to be that way. Maybe it's just... Well, no. It'd have to have something. And it didn't have any gas station buildings there either. Just like... Oh, look. Look at the traffic. I guess I don't need to stop for them as they are disappearing. Sweet. Alright. The case of the disappearing trucks. Guess I'm turning left here, aren't I? Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Alright. Okay, so got a full tank of fuel, but we'll still need some rest, but not for another 8 hours. And we discovered another truck stop / rest area, so good with that. There's 22 total, and we might be at like 20 of them. So hopefully we'll get that achievement as well. We got Gold Fever, the Gold Fever achievement earlier. Now I've already driven through Deming here. It isn't one that... Oh no. Oh no. It isn't one that we... I remember driving through it one night. We've actually been in there. You can tell by the roads leading to it. Although we didn't go to all of the... Or did I? See, I don't know. I didn't drive around the entire parking lot trying to get every last sleep marker. So I don't know. I don't know what they want for that achievement. For that achievement, it's sounding like it's very strict. Let's just say that. The truck stop tour of Arizona is, or New Mexico rather, is very strict. All right, let's follow this Texaco guy. Maybe he's going to San Fran. We'll meet him up there. We'll convoy up to San Francisco. Okay, no, Lon, please no, just stay where you are. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Mr. Texaco was signaling to me, I guess, that I needed to get over. Or he was avoiding something in the road. Okay, here's what we look like. Yeah, I really should not change camera views with one hand. You need two hands to drive and change camera views, I'll tell you that. I will admit to that. Since I only have one hand at the moment, not really much one available. Alright, we got some traffic. Oh, what's exactly going on here? This pickup's... Oh, there we go. Pickup's going rather slowly. Oh, there we go. Nuclear waste. That's a mod I've got. I don't know. It does seem to show up a lot. I mean, this is the second time in like a week we've been carrying nuclear waste. I think some mods price their trailers, trailer mods price their loads higher so that they'll appear more in the list. But of course, I mean, it's nuclear waste. I imagine a truck driver would get paid a little bit extra for carrying nuclear waste. So I'm not saying this one is particularly wrong. I remember we had a McDonald's hamburger patty trailer, but that always showed up at the top too. And I don't think that you get the same amount of money for delivering hamburger patties as you do for driving nuclear waste. So we got rid of the hamburger patty mod. That was fun, but showed up too often. Okay, now entering Arizona. And we've got a green light on the way station bar, so can avoid the way station. Luckily, because I don't know how we would have gotten over. There's somebody in the way station. Not as lucky as I am. Not sure why they have to weigh wood. I mean, what do they think? They're going to hollow out the wood and put something heavier in it? You never know. You never know what people will do to try to smuggle something. One guy carrying wood, one guy carrying logs. They should get together. Okay, dude. Come on. Zoom. Okay, so that was probably a little unsafe for me. Of course, that guy shouldn't have been driving in that lane, but two wrongs don't make a right. Let's work on safety. Okay, something's going on up here. Road work ahead. Oh, right here. Okay. Like there's that van parked on the shoulder. It's just in the middle. Although that's kind of harrowing, trying to load stuff from the van and bringing it to the middle of the highway. I would not want that job. Here, run in front of these trucks to go get us some more cones. Coastline mining trailer ahead of us. Love the coastline. We got the coastline mining truck skin. Yikes. Well, I don't think I have a picture of me carrying a coastline mining trailer. You know, the whole effect. We'll have to think about that next time. I mean, we've got the coastline mining cab. We should carry the trailer too, shouldn't we? I'll try to remember to look for that. Do not often remember things that late. So we are on a long trip. Nuclear waste. Going to San Francisco. We have another 925 miles to go. All told, it's a 1,300-mile trip, so it's a long one. We're going to have to rest at least once, probably twice, looking at it. Especially since in California we'll be limited to 55 miles an hour, and most of our driving coming up will be in California. Not the way you drive, carrying nuclear waste. So if you're an actual truck driver carrying nuclear waste and you're watching this video for tips, do not do what I do. So if you're an actual truck driver and you're watching my video for tips, you may not actually want to be a truck driver. But, I don't know. I followed the law. I obey the rules. I normally don't speed. I often try to stay under the speed limit. So, maybe you could get a tip. I rest when I'm supposed to, almost always. Whenever someone's explaining to you how they follow the law and then say, almost always, that might be a red flag of skepticism. Alright, so where are we? Oh, we just entered Arizona, didn't we? Boy, this is a long trip. This is a long Yeah, when we were on the job selection screen, I was looking at the jobs available. I knew this was going to be the long one, but it paid so much money that you're like, oh, it pays so much money. Thank you, William. I could use some tips. Well, it's in the game. How many tips are actually gonna? Yeah, I probably wouldn't pay attention anyway. But yeah, this is a long trip. We're gonna be here a while. It's a nice one. I'd love to carry something like that. I like to carry those implements. Something for the farm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, so we might need 2 rests. It's hard for me to tell. I know we're going to be resting here in about 5 hours. Might need to rest going through California. Just because at 55 miles an hour, we're not going to get as many miles under our belt. Just trying to keep an eye on everything. You know, it's a trucking thing. You gotta keep an eye on your mirrors, keep an eye on your gauges, your fuel, your logs, your GPS. A lot to pay attention to, actually. Which is why I frequently miss my stops. I mean, how many times did we wind up in Vegas when we meant to go to Arizona? Another reason I like staying on interstates. Okay, I'm on 10. I don't have to keep watching for my exits. Tucson. Nice looking city. It's pretty big too. They did a lot of modeling in Tucson. All those trailers up there. It's not on the GPS. And back to desert. Alright. I'm going to be on 10 for quite a while. 10 all the way to near San Diego. Then we'll get on 5. Hey, Hero. Good morning to you. Well, you've missed a lot. We've been doing quite a bit of trucking. You must have slept in on spring forward morning. This is the day we spring forward. It's a whole new time. Uh-oh. And this is actually, well, I'm not certain, but yeah, okay. The guy on the outside was slowed down enough to let me in. I was worried. Oh, well. Yeah, so this might be our last Sunday morning trucking. I think next week we're going to go to Sunday afternoon trucking. Got late afternoon trucking. About 4 or 5 my time. After squirrel. Just because we're going to have some more iRacing. We're going to have some iRacing in the mornings. I cannot tell you my deliveries, Hero. I think we've had 2 other ones. We might have had like 2 other ones already. Well, right now we're delivering nuclear waste. We're back in the nuclear waste trailer, which we were in the other night. But we are on a delivery, long one. We started in Artesia, New Mexico, down by Roswell. And we're heading across the desert southwest all the way to San Francisco. So we're taking southerly Interstate 10 here from New Mexico through Arizona into California, where we'll catch Interstate 5 going north. And then we'll hit 580 way up near Oakland and Sacramento. Then we'll take 80 over to San Fran. Finally winding up in the port of San Francisco, where we'll ship off this nuclear waste to some other place. Once it's on the ship, it's no longer our concern. Oh, we're just a truck or whatever. Tell us to do a job, we do it. I must be doing 90. Uh-oh. Running quite low on beverage. So when we rest in a few hours, we're going to rest about 5:30 or 6 tonight. It's 2:40 now. Got all this on the dash: temperature, time, fuel, speed, gear. Oh, Phoenix Airport, Sky Harbor. I've been there, IRL. Yeah, I don't remember it looking quite like that, but you get the idea. My friends lived in Phoenix. Went down there, went to Grand Canyon. That was fun. Phoenix is very spread out. Well, I guess I was in suburban Phoenix. There's a lot of driving you can do in the suburbs. Here comes somebody on the side. Coming kind of fast around this turn, but okay. Uh-oh. Guy got over it, now he's getting over again. I noticed, I don't know what it is today, the AI is misbehaving a bit. It feels like it's more than normal. More than it usually does. But nothing too unpredictable. Just the AI doing their usual stuff. Just more of it. Yeah, so I noticed the speed limit changed a while ago, but we're in a hurry. How you can be in a hurry on a 1,300-mile trip, I don't know, but we're in a hurry. Anytime I'm going to California, I always try to go a little bit faster outside of California just to make up for some of the time I'm going to be spent going 55. Lan is attempting to jump on me again. Looks like a cool place to live over there. What is that? Not sure. Maybe like some kind of golf course condos or something. There's so many cool things in the world, in the map. Just want to look at everything. Which almost got us in trouble earlier, but scraped out of it. There's Balloon Man. Well, we've been on 10 a lot, actually, I think, recently, haven't we? Feels like I've been driving down this way a lot. On Highway 10. I guess I have made some long deliveries in recent weeks. Putting some miles on the truck. Let's check it out. The truck now has only 41,847 miles. All told, before you start, on this profile I've got like nearly 70,000 miles. Drove the Actros for a long time. Hated to see it go, but once you lose your truck steering wheel, can't really keep the truck, can you? Nice cat. Oh, not you, cat. I guess when I said nice cat, she took the hint. Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah. When you look at the GPS going through the desert, it's just like, well, you got a long road. There's a road and you're just driving. No, 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 no. She just digs in her claws and tries to move around. Yikes. Alright. Passing that guy. Are we passing a lot of the same trailers? So I remember thinking I wanted to drop that John Deere off in Billiam's farm. Billiam, the real-time farmer. Okay, so it's 4:15 in the afternoon. We'll stop wherever we can now. Could go a couple hours longer. It might be a couple hours before we find another rest stop. What was that? Is that Magnum ice cream? Oh, 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 oh. We're hitting some more, guess you'd call it rush hour traffic. 4:30 in the afternoon. People heading home from work. I don't know what they're doing on this stretch of road, but I'm looking at the GPS wondering, what is that? Looks like a way station. Yeah, it's a way station over there. Ehrenberg. There should be somewhere for me to rest in Ehrenberg. Go ahead and get off on Ehrenberg. Sleep in Arizona. Man, we're down to half a tank of fuel. Remember, we just got fuel at that place. At that place with the phony buildings. Now we're down to half a tank again. Like I said, these heavy trailers really drain the fuel right out of you. Speaking of fuel. Looks like we got a truck stop over here. Get some fuel. Take a nap. Oh. That's 3 times AI has pulled out on me. I remember what I was thinking all the other times. It was the AI pulling out on me all these times. That's what they've been doing. Lon, please stop. Please. Go on. Alright, let's see how we're going to do on fuel. So about half a tank, probably, what do we got? $200 probably going to be. Sounds like a train. $273 for fuel. We'll get over here and sleep the night away. 5 p.m. past our bedtime. Hopefully nobody messes with the nuclear waste while we're sleeping. You know what? While we're sleeping, we're going to take a rest. I am going to get some tea, so I'll be gone for 90 seconds. Getting a drink. I'll get a drink here at the truck stop while we're resting. Take a nap. Everybody loves time change Sunday. I mean, spring is coming. Soon the flowers will, I don't know. You know, they got sayings about what happens on springtime. I don't know. The flowers are blooming. I don't know. Getting a little tired. Less sleep has made me a little sleepy. Clocks change, people get sleepy. Whoop. Sorry. Oh, thanks, bud. Plows. Okay, what's going on here? See all these lights, signs. That's all it is. All right, cool. Cool. Back on the road. Fully rested, fully fueled up. Ooh, yeah, the tires are getting worn. 600 miles to go. We made good time through Arizona. 75 miles an hour. I don't think we'll need to rest again. We might need to rest, we might not. It's hard to tell. Depends on how much, if we make good time or not. That would be pretty good if we could make it again without. Oh, now we're in California. Uh-oh. Speed limit 55 the rest of the way. Yes, so we might be able to make it without resting. Maybe. Depends how slow we go. There are parts that are going to be slower because they're uphill. But hopefully we'll do okay. Depending on traffic and that situation. But yeah, good. All right. Good. Did you guys see the stars? You know, I was watching some of my videos on YouTube, and on my screen, I can't really see the stars. But then I was watching on YouTube the video, the Twitch streams. After the Twitch stream is up here, I put it on YouTube afterwards, and I could see the stars on the in YouTube, and I couldn't see him on my screen. I was like, wow, that's weird. That was weird. I don't know. I guess it's because there's a lot of light in the room. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys can see him. Yeah, I can't see him because there's so much light for the webcam to pick me up, so you can see me. That it makes the screen look darker. You know, like you can't. If you go outside and there's lots of lights around, you can't see the stars. But if you get rid of the lights, you can see the stars. So sometimes I don't see exactly what you're seeing. I'm thinking about getting more lights too, because it seems kind of dark. I don't know. That costs money. That's a lot of money. Buying those professional lights. Yeah, because Squirrel was like, he bought some new lights. And I think the ones he said were pretty expensive. They were like $300 each, and I think he like bought 2 of them. I don't know. But I guess he's a partner. So he's got to keep things top notch. Oh, 55 miles an hour. Now hopefully I'm getting better gas mileage. One of these buttons will show me my gas miles. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting over 7 miles a gallon. Wow. So we're averaging only 5.3, but going 55 miles an hour is really, well, for the most part, it's a lot better than 5.3. So we're more fuel efficient, I'm going to assume. I mean, naturally, when we go up and down hills, it'll change, but for the most part, it seems to be better. Oh, look at that! Just changed to 42,000 miles on this truck. Hey, just changed. Nice. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Our bank balance is quite healthy. Still looking to hire new drivers and new trucks. We just can't find any good ones. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore because we've got more money at this point than we know what to do with. All right. Dude, this AI guy here is rather impatient. Changing from lane to lane. What's going on here? Just a broken down car. This AI up here seems to have his impatience level through the roof. He's eager to get moving. I think he's changed lanes like 4 times already. Los Angeles, Carlsbad. Spoken like a true farmer, Billiam. You got work to do. Some real-time plowing. Oh, that's gotta do. Dang. That's a lot of work. Okay, what's going on here? William, what's the name of the farm you're on? I know all the maps have names. Well, I assume they all have names. What's the name of the farm you're doing? The real-time farm. You gotta plow the fields all at the same time. You just can't be shirking off your responsibilities. Get out there with the oxen and start plowing. Oregon Springs. Oh, you can't be in Oregon. Oregon's not done in. SCS hasn't finished Oregon yet. That's our next state. It's not this state. Okay, that guy's not letting me over. Let me over, dude. I don't want to cut you off, but okay, he's not letting me over. I was gonna say I could drive up to your farm, but I can't. I can't get to Oregon yet. Give me a few months. Hopefully not too many months. But I don't know. You just never know when SCS is going to have the new map. They've already teased it. I'm hoping it's before Thanksgiving. That'll make it faster than New Mexico. Love to see a summertime map. It seems like that would be, I don't know. Oh, I'm excited. We've seen lots of John Deere's. Well, earlier, I haven't seen one since we left New Mexico, but there were lots of John Deere in New Mexico on the back of trailers. Cool stuff. Do 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 do. It's so quiet. When you coast, it's actually pretty. Not as quiet as it was Thursday when we had no truck sounds. The FH16 with no sound at all. I've taken out a mod that I think might have been affecting it, although I don't know. I've left the FH16 in the game so for now, but there might have to wait to see if it fixed it or not. William, as soon as Oregon's available in the ATS, I will go up to Oregon Springs and make a delivery. Right now, they're stopping me at the California border. Ooh, there's a tariff to be paid up. Somebody's got to pay it. All right. Carlsbad. LA. Where are we getting on 5? Next stop, Interstate 5. Hey, I just got a new follower. Did you guys see a follower notification? We're at 1 mile 15 north. I'm not getting on 15. I don't know about these follower notifications. I don't know if they're coming through. They're supposed to come through on stream, but I don't think they did. Yeah, see, no notification. That was happening. Oh, that was happening the other night. Come on, let me over. That was happening the other night that I wasn't getting notifications. They weren't popping up. I don't know why that is. But thank you, Ms. McRich T. McRich T. McRich T. McRitchie. One of the iRacing guys. Thank you for that. Follow. Yeah, I don't know why they're not popping up. The Streamlabs seems to stop working every so often. Hey, McRitchie. A Skip Barber driver. The Skippy. I don't race the Skippy. I got Osmia to agree to race some Indy cars this season. The new Indy car. So I might see him out there a couple times. Am I running the Stream Elements bot? There's so many different bots and notification things. I have no idea what I'm yet running. Maybe I do need something for the in chat. So if it doesn't pop up on screen, at least it pops up in chat. But thanks for the follow anyway. I gotta do something about that. Oh, not getting off on Barranca Street. Let me back over. Let me over. Dude, you're not letting me in. There you go. Not getting off on Barranca Street. Although at one time that was an option. I think I changed it. I think they wanted me to go up there, but I was like, no, it'll stay on the highway. Because I think the next one is 5 north. Yeah, 5 north to Bakersfield. So when they originally drew the made the GPS, they wanted us to go down that road. But I was like, there's no point in going down that road. Stay on the interstate. There's LA for all of you people who never been to LA. Although I don't know if that really looks like LA. Yeah, it probably looks a bit like LA. You see LA, the buildings a lot on TV and movies, but not so that I could pick it out from anywhere else. SCS is usually fairly decent about making things look a bit like their real-life counterparts. So I wouldn't be too surprised if that looked a bit like LA. Because in New Mexico, they got a lot of the same buildings that they have in real-life New Mexico. So, who knows? All right, 5 north to San Francisco. San Francisco, where we're dropping off this nuclear waste. It's a long trip. We'll get it there sooner or later. We've probably got another 500 miles. 375 miles. Not bad. Not bad. It says we'll get there about 3:15 in the afternoon. It's 7:40 now. So we shouldn't need to rest. I think we're going to finish this delivery up without resting, hopefully. So we shall see about that. See how it goes. Go through Bakersfield and Fresno and all the other places. Up 55 miles an hour, California. You know, it's weird too, because there are map mods and different mods that change the speed limit of California, you know, above 55. But I don't really like those mods. Actually, I'm against changing the speed limit. I don't like the speed limit being 55. And I'm very frustrated having to only go 55. But when given the opportunity to install a mod to change it, I don't like to do that. So I'm really just punishing myself. Because the law is actually trucks this size can't go above 55. I mean, that's the law. The law is 55, so that's why it's in the game as 55. So we're sticking with the law, I guess. It's frustrating. I can't do any more mods. I've already got 75 or so. It's just too hard. I was looking at some more yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I was like, no, I can't do it. I can't put in more mods. Because when the game changes, it's just so hard to figure out what's going on and what doesn't work. What do we got going on here? Steep grades. Okay, so I should probably get over. Be over here. 60, 55. It's all the same. It's not like Arizona where I'm going 75 or 80. Now we're down in the 30s. ExxonMobil trailer. Some Frosted Flakes. I can go for some Frosted Flakes right now. I haven't had those in a while. They're pretty good. Dare I say, they're great. Look at me breeze by those two trucks. I'm only going 20 miles an hour. This is a drag race. This reminds me of iRacing. Many of my iRacing races are just like this. We're all going about 20 miles an hour, and then some clown will come and ruin it by going way too fast. But this is about iRacing speed for me. Let's stay over in the... Oh, we're going down. Oh. Now we're going downhill, so let's. I do have the retarder on, so we should be okay. We are running for miles. Yeah, you're getting really good gas mileage. Well, it's just been killed by that hill, so before that hill, we were getting really good gas mileage. That hill has ruined our average. Going 55 is, well, I guess that's why the speed limit is 55, isn't it? Because it's good for gas mileage. I mean, they talk about safety, but I think the big thing about 55 was the gas mileage. That it's probably not the safest speed to be going at, but it's the best for gas mileage. You know, I think that all came about like in the 70s during the oil crisis or something like that. I don't remember, 70s or 80s. But yeah, well, all right. California probably has it at 55, probably because it's less pollution. Trucks probably pollute less if they're conserving fuel more. So 55 it is. Or it could be that the highways in California are really busy, so they don't want some truck going too fast. That could be it too. Combination of the two, probably. Okay, so where we're at? We are probably still near Bakersfield. Another 6 hours to drive. Kind of a foggy morning. Sun is trying to peek. Well, maybe not. Hopefully we'll get some kind of sun. Maybe. Do not have a list of mods because there are just too many of them. There are way too many mods. But I know the ones I run are the enhanced vegetation, and just like that, there's like an enhanced mountain one. So the mountains and the trees are enhanced. But then I also have the mild winter mod, which is not on Steam, but it changes it so it looks like winter, a mild winter. You know, there's no snow, but things are shriveled up and dreary. Yeah, I think we've had. I think I've been on. Well, I don't know. I've driven so much in ATS now that I can't remember what have I seen in ATS and what have I seen in real life. We don't have a lot of hills around here, so I'm not sure that we have truck runoff areas around here. Or steep. Oh no, we do have places for steep grades and truck runoffs. Yes, I have seen them. We have them in mid-Missouri, actually. In Missouri, there are sections that are kind of hilly. So there are lanes just for slow trucks going up hills and runoff areas. We have that in Missouri. Yeah. On the way from college. Okay, so something's wrong here. Something is wrong, and they told us to get off the highway. What happened? Oh. What? We were on 5. Did I miss an exit? I must have missed an exit. Oh, I missed an exit. Oh, okay. That's my fault. Whoopsie. What's Hero doing? Hero, you're my GPS. We missed the... we accidentally got on Route 99. State Highway 99. I was supposed to stay on 5. Oh, now we're in trouble. Uh-oh. Sorry. Don't need to pull out in front of a bus full of people. Here I am hauling nuclear waste that I'm cutting out in front of a bus full of people. Thanks. Take 2. Alright, so we got to cut across here. Get back on 5. I wanted to stay on the interstates and avoid roads like this. Just because we don't want to damage our cargo. We want to make sure we don't drift across the road and suddenly have a collision. There's a helicopter up there. What's the helicopter doing? Starting to see spots. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, okay, we've been here before. This is the weird entrance onto, dude. This is the weird entrance onto 5. Like, you don't go down to the highway to get on 5. You take this road over here, which will eventually lead you onto 5. Oh, I should have taken a picture back there. The barrel man. Have your sister come in here, hero. Your sister watches Twitch. This stream is sister friendly. I never do anything too outrageous. 5 north. Back on the road. Take 2. Alright. Oh. Well, you never know. Yeah, a lot of, yeah, sometimes I talk to people about Twitch and they're like, Twitch, what? Why would you watch somebody play a game? Alright, so we got 5 hours. So it's 11, so 4. Okay, so we're slowing down a bit. Well, first we took that detour, but just going 55 miles an hour is throwing us behind a little bit, but that's alright. We're not going to be late. I mean, we've got a whole nother day. If we needed to, we could take another nap, but I like the farms on the sides of the road. What are those trees? Those are weird trees. I've never seen those before. What? I have no idea what those trees are supposed to be. I know they're not fruit trees. Fruit trees have a lot more leaves. Maybe there's some kind of nut trees. I don't know where nuts come from. So maybe those are the kind of trees that nuts come from. Yeah, 15 hours is about right from Mississippi to Michigan. That's a long drive. It's like 12 hours from Florida to Missouri, so to St. Louis. Another couple hours to get in mid-Missouri. Oh, okay, grapevines. Those are grapes. Makes sense. Green light. No weigh station for us. They don't want to check on our nuclear waste. Let's keep that stuff out of here. A little wind. I wish we could drive something like that. Apparently they're talking more about their bus and coach simulator, SCS. Rob was on here earlier talking about he saw that video where they mentioned it again. They do take a long time to do things, but they do it right. Well, they do their maps right. So I don't know what their bus simulator is going to be like. I don't know if their bus simulator is going to be just like this game, where just instead of driving to pick up cargoes, you just drive to pick up people. That doesn't seem like that would take a very long time to do, because I mean there are mods that replace the trailers with like people. Well, not pictures of people, but the information is you're delivering people. Yeah, Hero. That's where Rob got the information from. That he was, or Kanducci got the information from Squirrel's video. I guess they're still working on it. It seems like they've been working on it for years. I don't know. I don't think I'd like a, because I mean it could just be just like this game. I don't think I'd pay for a game like that though. Because I mean if it's just like this game, why wouldn't I just play this game? So I don't know. I mean I'd like it to be like like this game, but I'd like it to be like in one city maybe. Or for you to have to go different places to pick up and drop off people, actual people. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. See, I am interested, but I'm not totally sold on it yet till I see what it is. I mean, if it's exactly like this game, but people instead of trailers, I don't think I'd go for that. Because, I mean, I already have that game. This is that game. Instead of nuclear waste, it would just say I have people. So, but if they show the actual people walking around and getting in the bus and stuff like that, I would be much more interested in that. Something maybe like a Fern bus. Something between Fern bus and OMSI would be good. I would like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I'd try it. Like that. Oh, the SCS bus driver game. You know, I have that. I've been meaning to try it. I set it up. I played it like 5 minutes just to make sure I set it up right. So I've been meaning to play bus driver. That was like, isn't that like 10 years old or older? But yeah, I'm sure I'll try it. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, something between Fern Bus and OMSI. A bus game that works and is halfway decent. That's all we ask for. I mean, Billiam watched me trying to play OMSI, and that thing is just a pain to get going and a pain to get on the route. And then I finally get on the route, and it just forgets my wheel. So there's a lot of problems with it. That and Fern Bus. So. But I think SCS does a fairly decent job. Yeah, you got so many games. You know, there's Steam sales, so you buy a game, you try it out, and you never get back to it. All right. How are we doing? Up to 14% damage. I think that's all tire damage. I think our tires are just worn 14%. I don't know what happens if we get to 100% on tires. Maybe we need an experiment. We might need an experiment where I just keep going without getting new tires. See what happens. So I have no idea what would happen. What I think might happen is that they might kill the engine. I hope not, but I wonder. Because when the engine dies, is that like from total damage or is that specifically engine damage? That would be interesting to test. Things like that. No, I just bought Bus Driver like Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween. You know, one of those sales from it wasn't that long ago. I mean, it was only like 99 cents or something like that. All the SCS games, you know, they have sales and they eventually get pretty cheap. You can find ATS for like $4.99 sometimes. So... Oh, so it's the total on the engine? Yeah, see, so my tires are going to wear down to 0, so they're going to kill the engine, which doesn't make sense. But my engine doesn't have any damage at all. All right, getting close now. 120 miles. So we are... I don't know where we catch 580. 580 is the loop. We're on 5. We get on 580 is the loop to 80. You know, once you know the system for numbering American highways, it's pretty easy. right. Fresno? I mean, that couldn't have been Fresno. I hope not. Company headquarters is in Fresno. Okay, Sacramento, San Francisco, 5 north. Yeah, we haven't had to call for help in quite a while. Actually, no, I take that back. We were in Kingman once. Oh, no, that was a while ago. We were in Kingman once, and I couldn't get up a hill. I had to call for service then. Of course, I kind of knew that was happening, but since then we've souped up the engine. And we've done good on fuel. I haven't run out of fuel. We've cut it close a couple times. We've cut it real close. But we've done all right. I think one time I was down to like 9 gallons, which for a truck is pretty low. 9 gallons is less than 1% remaining in your tank. So that's not much. All right, here's a John Deere. Are we in Oregon? John Deere with a plow on it. It's almost like we're in Oregon Springs. Hey, Billiam. Oh! Focus. Stockton, Sacramento, off that way. Alright, getting close. Getting passed by this Peterbilt. We're on 580. So we did not continue on 5, we just continued right on 580. I do my best to have fuel in here all the time, Billion. Although sometimes you just can't find a station, especially out in the desert. Okay, so we're gonna get on 80, going to San Francisco pretty soon. See the lights. Ooh, we'll see San Francisco during the day. Hopefully, it's a little cloudy off there to the west. I was gonna say, hopefully the clouds don't move in by the time we get there, but I am a little worried. San Francisco weather, you know, it's you got to get there just the right time for the sun. Otherwise, you get some fog and some chilly weather. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Have I been on this? Well, I guess it looks like I've been on this road before, but I don't. It's been a long time, I think. It's been a long time. Let's see. Oakland, Stockton. Oh, still going straight. This guy's getting. Oh no. Go turn. Okay. Sometimes the AI trucks will go really slow on the highway before they get off. Worried I was going to rear end that guy. Okay, here we go. Here's 80. 80 to San Fran. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's slow it down a bit. Let's take it easy on this ramp. Oh, there you go. There's the bay. And some fog. Okay, so we're on the Oakland side. We need to keep going to the San Francisco side. Don't stop. Is this truck going to stop? Oh, is he stopping? Is he stopping? Wait. 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 There's no light. Oh, I never know which lanes to go into. There should be lights above the Ah, I always mess that up. At least I didn't hit the barrier. One time I was coming through at highway speed, and I went to the ones on the left, which the ones on the left are supposed to be the ones you drive through, and the barrier was down, and it killed my truck. I slammed in that barrier at full speed. But I can never remember that you're supposed to go to the right during those things. Yikes. Yikes. Let's go. But in Euro Truck, I think it's the far left ones, isn't it? It confuses me greatly. And I'm never up here. I mean, I'm never... How many times did I come up here? How many times did I come up to San Francisco and cross the bay like this? Yep. Ooh, I think I'd want more of a picture that way. There seems to be a lot more going on that side of the road. Although I'd get more of the highway that way. Oh, darn it. Oh. There we are. Oh. A little less blur, a little more truck. You know what I should have taken a picture of? Our delivery to Coastline Mining. Gold Fever. Finished Gold Fever. I didn't get a picture of Coastline Mining. Oops. Hey, wait a second. There's another bridge. San Fran. We've been here lots of times. We do have pictures coming into San Fran. On the screen, on the slideshow, we have several pictures of us crossing this bridge into San Fran. We're delivering over there. Oops. Let me at least attempt to stay into a lane. Okay. Now we're gonna have to hog the road here. And there's so much traffic, I'm not getting to hog the road. Okay. There we go. I wanted to take up both lanes because I'm like, let's just do that, then fight everybody. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Billiam. Oh, wow. Pick up speed going downhill there. Oh, we stop at the bar. Fancy waterfront bar. Nice. These buildings are cool. The waterfront, old classic buildings. I love the old classic buildings. I mean, I wish that there was a condo around here that was renovated, that I could live in one of those old classic buildings. Those things are cool. All right, here we are at the pier. Nice, nice, nice. It's at the light, isn't it? This is the light that doesn't give us a turn signal. And we're yawning just in time. 4 o'clock as promised. Ah. Oh, that guy's got a World of Trucks advertisement on his taxi. Boy, that gravel truck seems bigger than ours. Okay, now we just got to make this left with no turn arrow. So how are we supposed to turn left in a busy time like this with our nuclear waste? Here we go. Break in the traffic. And it looks like it's going to be an easy parking. It looks like it's pull straight in. I hope it's pull straight in. It looks that way, but you never know. Yep. Well, it's fairly easy parking. It's never totally easy. We'll just hide nuclear waste here in the warehouse. Nobody will notice. There we go. Nuclear waste to San Francisco, $121,000. Excellent job. 1,329 miles. We made some money there. And 42.48 in XP. Wow. Finished 36, halfway through 37. That was a good one. And our final skill point. We're now full. All skill points applied. Perfect. Couldn't ask for more than that. Ooh. How do I get out of here? Oh. You. And we're sleepy. So we'll head over and sleep on the pier. Nice. Undiscovered roads. We're going to sleep with the fishes, as they say. Is that what they say? Is this what they mean by sleeping with the fishes? Wait a second, what? Oh, I'm way over here. I want it to be over there. This is where the marker is. Ah. This is exactly what they mean, William. I'm sleeping with... This is where you would sleep with the fishes. Probably in that cargo container. Well, I was hoping we'd be sleeping over there by the tugboat. Cool. Ah, a good thing. Well, that's a good way to end the stream today. On that good delivery, that great delivery. We'll take a nap here and call it for day. We'll be back Tuesday with more trucking. Tuesday night trucking. Tomorrow I've got an IndyCar race, which I think we'll do. We might stream that too. I'm a little nervous about streaming it, but hey, we might do it. But that was pretty fun today. We had a good time. Thanks everyone for coming along. More Sunday morning trucking. Remember, tomorrow or next week, Sunday is Sunday afternoon trucking. So that's something to go for. And well, what's going on here? I was going to host up Squirrel, but it looks like Squirrel is not online. That delivery was pretty cool, Monkey Omar. But you've come at just the exact wrong time as the stream is over. Is Squirrel not on? I thought there was Squirrel, but there's no Squirrel today. Sunday night trucking? No? Nope, I guess he's not here today. All right. For my time. What is that? It's only it's about noon your time, Hero. But thanks everybody. Thanks for coming along today. We'll be back next Tuesday with Tuesday Night Trucking, and next Sunday with Sunday late afternoon trucking. I don't really know that guy, Hero. I can't do him today. But no, we sprung forward. So in England, it's almost noon. So I don't know what's going on. England didn't spring forward. But thanks, everybody. I will see you all again. Either watch the schedule at the bottom of the screen on PC